An old chainsaw, which I know nothing about. So let's see what it's about. I got it off a guy for $15. It's a Mastercraft made by Canadian Tire. It has compression. Has no gas. It smells like no gas. Does it have spark? I don't know much about chainsaws. I need one to cut a tree, a little tree down in my backyard. Someone's been in here before, and it wasn't me. There's the card. Ha. Oh, there we go. Oh, over here? Yeah, there it is. All right, spark plug. There it is. Yeah, Mastercraft's been around for a long time. It's a Canadian company. It's kind of like Lowe's, I guess. Those US fellas. But yeah, it used to be really good. I think it's gotten worse over the years. But they used to make good stuff. Hopefully this chainsaw is among that good stuff they used to make. Is that even the right socket? What's going on here? Going 19 mil for the sloppy fit, but it should work okay. Yeah, I haven't been making much videos lately. You know how work can be in young families. But that's okay. It was big garbage day here too. That looks all right. Maybe the gap's a little small. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see if we got spark. I'm gonna do this without cutting my arm off. Yeah, but I got 3 chainsaws. I have to go over here for this. That is spark. Can you see that? How do you like that? So, I guess since we got the spark plug out, we can throw some gas in the cylinder. So there should be no spark with the switch off. As I'm cutting off my arm, I want to be able to quickly turn it off. No spark. Okay, that works. Recoil is a little sticky too. I'll have to lube that up somehow. Okay. Let's go with some premix. Let me mix something up. Give this a little glug. What do you think? Will it start? Just fast forward through all that. Okay. There's gotta be something wrong with it, or it wouldn't send itself to me for 15 bucks. Okay, on. Oh. I think it just works. Just like your standard Apple product. Should we put gas in the tank? Is it gonna be that easy? Like seriously? Put gas in the tank. The tank looks clean. We'll have to at least clean the carbs, won't we? Since I'm here. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna take the carb off. We'll tear it down, throw it in the ultrasonic, lube up the recoil there, put gas in the tank, and then some bar oil, I guess. Where does that go? Right here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut down a tree. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's get to this carburetor. Looks like 2 screws here. This line is really, oh, that'll come off, okay. Yes, okay. So 1 here. Comme ça. It has to be the carburetor. The guy wouldn't have sold it for 15 bucks. Like, it ran with this gas down the hole, and I even got the chain turning. So maybe, I don't know, is it expensive to sharpen chains? Maybe the chain's dull and he's like, it's not worth it. So I don't know. Or maybe he was just an old fella that wanted to see a young fella use his old saw again. I don't know. But it's a piece of national history. It sounded pretty good too. Some linkage here, just comes out. What hole was that in? That was in the second hole. I got it on tape. And I'm not going to play with anything else. I will just point this at that. So this is your idle adjust, I guess, and you got your idle screws. And we assume that they were set correctly. Let's assume they were, because I don't know how much documentation there is on these saws. So what do we got? Our high speeds here. 1 and 1/8. We'll call it 1 turn. 1 turn, and 1/8. So we'll call them both a turnout. It's in good shape. I just pulled a fairly newish steel, I don't know what you say. I don't speak Spanish. Weed eater out of the garbage, and it fixed right up. But one of the high-speed needle, the low-speed needle was busted at the tip. So I switched the 2 needles around. It idled great. Ordered a new needle because they're both the same, and it just fired right up. So that was a win for me. But enough about foreign weed eaters. We're talking domestic chainsaws. The ultrasonic is warming up. I've freshened the solution in it. Come on, you. There you go. Good on. Yeah, no. So if this thing gives me a hard time, I'm going to put it in the cleaner like this. I don't want to break anything, but I'm sure it might. When it heats up a bit, it might come apart better. Look at that. Walbro carbs. You wouldn't find those in Canadian Tire today. I tell you what. Now what else can we do here? I'm gonna put this off to the side and we'll take a look. Then like this. Let's see. Use the old water displacement. 40th attempt on it. If that helps things. That's better. I think. So, I'm just waiting for that thing to heat up. I guess I'll be back once I either clean the carburetor out or get it apart further. If I can't get it apart further, I'm going to blow it out with air. See if that does anything. But and then if it doesn't run after blowing it out with air, if I'm too scared to get it apart, then I'll just order another carburetor for it. Maybe this model still exists in some kind of form. If I were a gambling man, this is a rebadged thing sold under the Mastercraft brand. Maybe like a Homelight or a Poulan or something. What's this? Okay, I smacked it with a screwdriver a couple times and this is what I saw. There's the diaphragm. It's still, you can tell it's a little stiff, but it's still diaphragm. This, got a bit of goop in here. I think that screen comes out. And if it doesn't, we'll just leave it in. We got some jets in here. It doesn't look dirty, but it would be remiss not to at least try to clean it. I'm gonna throw it in like that. Oh yeah, there's something back there. See if you can get that. I saw a dust bunny. There it is. You see that little gray thing on the, you see that guy. There he is. So, into the bath. Here's the top bit. I'm gonna leave that alone. It's still flexing it. That's the, I think that controls the fuel in and out. I'm probably wrong, and if I am, someone will certainly tell me, as they do. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. It's clean. So yeah, ultrasonics on. In the meantime, I'll figure out something to do. Might as well see if there's bar oil in it. I think there is. What a pleasant surprise. They're usually red. There's something in it. So that's good. I always thought it was like gold colored. If that's not bar oil, let me know so I can change it. Maybe I'll just buy some so I know I'm sure. Because I'm going to keep this guy. We wait. Carb's almost done. Figure I'd time for the carburetor. I was hoping I get that diaphragm off. It looks like it's not meant to be. I'm gonna try and get it with some air, but I'm not gonna like smash it. I'm holding her pretty far back. Let's assume most of the water's out. Now we'll take that carb cleaner, take it on home. Whoops. Watch your eyes. All right. Had enough of that. We reassemble. That's me. There's a hole there. It's just a vent. I don't think it matters really where it goes. I didn't bother to index it or anything, but I think it's just to make way for the pulsating of the diaphragm. So again, if I'm wrong, I will be corrected in the comment section, as I often am. Corrected and wrong equally. Okay. We're just snugging them up. We just want to seal everything down. Not looking to test any torques or anything like that. I should probably hit that with the carb cleaner. Or what kind of person would I be? Do you have any left? There's a bit in there. Sweet. Nickels. And this, it seems like that's improper. You just want to pull it down. What did we say? One turnout for each? I think that was it. And these are different, so high speed screw is going in first. It was like 1 1/8 it was set to. The saw's not all knackered, so I think I'll start with 1 turnout for both of them. Then we'll go from there. And the second hole, yeah. One, two. Well, that's 1 turn. 2 half turns. I think we can reinstall. Can you see? You can see. So, don't want to foul up the reeds, right? Let's start with this. Yeah, just like that. See if I got this right. So this would go in like that. Like that. So This one? And this one. Yeah, there we go. That's probably more better. I want her to give that a spritz of the WD. How confident are we? Are we confident to start? I am. I'm going full potato. Ah, yes. Old Allen in the factory. Like, yep, slotted screws everywhere, except I declare these must be Phillips in honor of the great Warren Phillip, the inventor of the Phillips head screw. God bless that man. Okay, the choke is, oh no, okay. I know what you're thinking. What an idiot, he forgot to hook up the throttle. I can hear you all screaming at me now. And I guess you're not wrong. Can I do that from here? Oh, of course not, I gotta take it off. Okay. Well, you still be well practiced when we're done here. You got to keep your mistakes on film, right? Like, unless you're trying to exude a persona that you can do no wrong. Who likes that, right? Okay. We are... This second hole, there it is. Does that feel right? That's the baby right there. Okay. Minor issues aside, we're back. No, I don't want to go full potato and put that thing on just yet because we have to adjust the high speed and low speeds, don't we? Okay. Gotta throw some gas in this maul. While the camera was off, I checked that there was flow to the tank. What do we think? Yeah? No? Nice wide shot of this beauty. Okay, so I'll start with the choke on. Turn this on. Let's play with some needles now. Put it in a bit, and maybe give that a bump. And about 1.5 turns, not knowing what I'm doing. I said the spark plug gap was small, didn't I? So I do recall working on a dirt bike once, gapping the plug properly made all the difference. Look small. What do they usually have in gap to, like 30? 30 G's? That's at like 20. See if that sparks. Yeah, it gets spark. Doesn't look super strong though. That's the same. No, that's different. We can try, right? So it's not. I think it sounds good. I think that's a question. Is it doing anything? That's pretty rad. It's spitting gas at the carb at me. Maybe I'll tone this down a bit. See how that goes. Well, I'll look at videos about chainsaws and how they should run. It's spitting gas at me. Do I think it's a big deal? I don't know. It's old, but I don't know. It sounds like it runs nice. Let's try it one more with all this stuff on it. Tomorrow, I can't do it at night, I'll take down this crappy tree that's in my yard pushing my fence over, and then I think this will be my quickest video yet. What's that, 15 bucks? And an hour of work, a lot of that just sitting around. I wonder if the oiler is plugged up. Airflow. I think I just got to bump up the idle a bit to compensate for the restriction this cover puts on it. Let me just adjust these in first. One. Okay, so 1.5 out. And the high speed, 1 3/4 pound out. I'm gonna play with it till I figure it out. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what the deal actually is. Yeah, I'll have to do some research and see what's what.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114,
Okay, so I did a bit of reading. Looks like I'm going to try and flip the reed valve around and see if that helps me out. And then after that, we're going to try and cut something and see if it wants to oil. And I guess these things have a tendency that the oilers get out too, so. So you got an Allen head here. You got a couple of flat heads. There's a few on. It's quite pliant. It looks like it was a little pinched. Yeah, looked like it was a bit pinched. Yeah, that has something to do with something. Okay. These two Phillips. And I got 3 Phillips here, 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 here. This one looks reasonable. Meaty? The fuel line feels really good, which is 1, 2, the third one, and that should just come right off. And I guess we'll take a look at that reed valve and flip it and see if that looks any better. Okay, just get out of the way. This thing there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is a, there is a chunk. Hey, that's probably a problem right there. Look at this. There's a chunk of stuff right there. Could that be it? I'm gonna say yes. That's our problem. So we will remove it. That. Can't see that either. I guess the best way to remove it would just be to unscrew it instead of trying to bend it up. Take out the offending particle. Now, did it develop some memory from sitting like that for a while? That is the question. Let's not get other chunks in there. So hold this guy down. And now we're sitting flat. Take a look here. So we're going to try that. And hopefully we run like a champ now. And I think the stock setting, I've read that too. The high speed is 3/4 of a turnout. and the low is 1 turn. And that'll get you in the ballpark. Okay. All right, let's see. So gas stay in there. I might as well put this thing on. It'll all rattle off. I hope so. Choke on. Snap here. So I'm going to put the air box, that's the right air box too. So you got to test it out with this thing on because it does significantly choke it. Or not choke it, but restrict the air, I guess. Cool. That's amazing. When I cut something, I'll see if it oils. Right on. It sounds good. Not bad for a $15 saw. All right, let's take a look at the oil. First I'll drain this gas. That's most of it out. Okay, so I think we got a screw here. This probably has to come out. Is that it? I know it's simple. I think it's just those two. We'll see. Just flat. So what's nice about these, it seems, I'm getting the impression that they're made to be worked on probably not these because they're like a homeowner one, but like in the general spirit of all things chainsaws, expediently worked on in the field. So that's kind of awesome. Five eighths, no. 9/16. Huzzah. Okay, we are in. Our adjustment. Chain. And the bar. I guess it's fine. I don't know. I'll see. Chain, couldn't say. There it is. Looks like this. Is the oil, and it looks like there's oil coming out of it. It's probably for the chain adjustment. Move back and forth. Yeah, it does. Yeah, there it is. That adjusts the bar tension. Okay, so we are going to take a peek in here. There should be a tube. I can see the tube right here. This right here. That should snake around and come in there. I guess there's a check valve I gotta look at. And we'll see how that goes. So off with this. That gasket looks fine. Foam bit. The tube's still intact. Or is it? No, it's busted. Okay. So that wouldn't help oiling. So I need, oh yeah, it's disintegrated. So I will need some of this hose. I guess I can poke this bit through. So I just got to thread a tube through there that will mate up with this. Ah, it's too thick. The check valve works, so that's good. So it looks like we need a bit of hose to snake around. Still got a little bit to fish out in there. I think it went in like that. It's directional. It probably picks up from the bottom there. And this filter filters it before it hits the check valve. I think once I get that fixed, I think we'll be good to go. Gotta get a bit of hose. That was it. Chainsaw, hose. And then we'll see how it cuts tomorrow. That's amazing. All right, till then. Okay, it is the next day. I have got some what is it? 3 30-seconds ID by 3/16 OD fuel line, which we're going to use to replace the oiler fuel line. I've also drained that out. I think it was like automatic transmission fluid in it. That's red, isn't it? I don't know. And anyway, I got some bar oil too, so no messing around. Off we go. So I'm going to try going through this hole first. See if I get any love. If I can get this squozen in, and then we'll snake it around, attach it to the pickup or the check valve there, and then we should be good. This will be the challenging bit here, is getting it in, if that's even possible. And just getting it started. Do you think? Modern problems require modern solutions. I'm gonna just drill it out a bit. We are through. And that brings the question, does that help? Of course it does. Okay. So I'm gonna flush all this crap out, and I'll be right back. All right, we got some good lighting here. Let's flush this guy out. Okay. So we're gonna try this. Wire and hose. Is this gonna work? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, we got her. It's a nice tight fit too, so that's good. Can we grab that with this? I think so. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I see some hose. Don't want to knock the phone over. Okay, that's probably plenty. So the deal is, we'll cut that. I guess first we'll get this out. Watch your eyes. Give that the old pull through. Yeah, it's a nice and snug fit too, which is good. So I guess we'll cut this comme ça. After it's done careening across the room, we'll grab our pickup. Make sure it's oriented proper. I guess like this. Without breaking it. All right, that's not going anywhere. Is it in right? You want these ports facing down, I think. Then we have this. It looks symmetrical. Here we go. Yeah, I know there's a lot of getting pretty handsy here, but that's the way she's gonna happen. Snug these guys up. I'll just keep an eye on that to see if we lose it through the hole, but that should be it. Bar and chain. And this guy, I get these holes lined up. There's another screw in the body at the back here. It's just the one bolt that holds it on? I think so. A bit of slack. Let's put some bar oil in this guy. And next, some more petrol. Okay, I got the chain tightened proper. And I think it'll oil now. So you guys can all tell me how wonderful my technique is. All right. Huzzah! I did, little boy. So yeah, it works. Cool. I'm gonna go cut some other trees down. That was fun. You can see my skill that I was born with the chainsaw in my hand, basically. Thanks for watching.